Mississippi till I die, ready my casket. They claim they'll understand me. I talk it up to my accent. I'm southern. Boy, this food for thought soulful. Let me serve you a plate. They told me follow the rules, but how easily they break. Yeah, this just a reminder. I remind them. You can tell them that it's luck, but I've been grinding.
So another episode of UNCORK'D. We in this thing.
Yes, sir.
So today we gonna talk about, if y'all been on Twitter and TikTok, this is a young lady, can't really pronounce her name, but Samara Curtis, I think. So she gifted this man a cigar on the first date. With a cutter. It was wrapped nice and all that good stuff. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. We gonna like break it down a little bit.
Hey you guys, so I wanted to give you guys a quick little tip on how to make a first impression last. Okay, so I've been talking to someone for literally like 2 days now, and we decided to have our first meetup, link, date, whatever you want to call it. And just through our conversation, I know for a fact he is an avid cigar smoker. He enjoys a good cigar over a glass of brandy or whiskey. I can't remember which one. I think it was whiskey. But I picked up on that little mental note. And I remembered that my dad is an avid cigar smoker and he has a really nice collection. So before getting on the road for our date today, I decided to stop by my parents' house and actually pick up a cigar. And my dad actually threw in a cigar cutter. And my mom, being the mom that she is, was like, oh my God, Samara, you can't take it just like that and hand a cigar in a cutter, wrap it. And I'm like, well, what do I have to wrap it with? Her crafty self had some twine in a paper bag. So I wrapped his cigar in literally a paper bag I folded up and some twine, and I really hope this is a good first impression.
But before we do that, we're going to introduce ourselves. We'll start ladies first, and we'll go away around the table.
Okay, I am Megan, a.k.a. Sandy DeGeorge, a.k.a. Sandy for short. And thank y'all for having me on y'all show today.
Welcome.
Yeah, she the guest today. Archie.
Oh, what's up, man? I'm Archie.
Hi, Archie.
Hey.
I'm Jonathan. I give y'all my government.
Shit boy Corwin, a.k.a. Pimp Daddy. We in this thing.
Okay, so let's dive into it. So everybody watch the TikTok. What you bought that cupcake?
This ain't it. Smell.
It does smell like date juice. It smells sweet, though.
What was I saying?
I'm getting a manure smell from it.
This the velvet.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going at.
He does eat ass, lady, so that makes sense.
No, I don't.
Think he do. Look, I'm gonna say.
I've only done it once, so I'm not an ass eater. It's like if somebody eats sushi once, you don't call them a sushi eater, right?
A first time murder.
It's still a murder.
Still a murder, right?
And if you gay, you gay.
Only if you do.
Only if you don't. Only if you like it, though. I feel like in that case, it's only if you like it. Like if you like eating booty like groceries, that's your thing. But if you didn't, like you tried it and you was like, nah, I feel like it didn't count.
What if you didn't like it the first time, so you tried it again?
Oh, that's kind of tough. What if you didn't like it the second time? You just had to try it again for confirmation.
You a repeat offender.
It's still an ass eater at that point. You just don't like it, but you do.
I think trying something and not liking it only work with food. But like when it comes to sexuality, once you do it, especially if you're a dude.
But you know if you like it or not on the first time. This is true.
Well, if a booty region is not clean, and that's why you didn't like it.
That's a valid point. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that matters.
So what if you find somebody with like a super clean ass and you try it again?
It's not good.
It's possible.
It's not getting ate.
Freshly douched or some shit.
It's not
girls do be douching their booty hole.
That sounds like so much work. I am not a gay man.
That what they be doing?
Yeah, gay men douche.
Oh, damn.
So back to the cigar.
And other hood news.
So everybody seen TikTok, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So since we got a lady on the show, we'll let her go first. You know what I'm saying? She watched the TikTok. What were your initial thoughts like when you first watched it?
My initial thoughts were it's cute, but at the same time for me, it's doing a little much because she said that they had only been talking for 2 days. So, and then like there was a comment that kind of resonated with me under her video, and a girl was basically talking about how she did something nice for a guy early on, and the guy told her, that's not gonna make me like you more. And I'm just like, okay, that is true, because like sometimes girls do stuff to try to make sure they're like the lead in the running or whatever. But she seemed like she really did it because she's just a sweetheart. Like she seemed like a really sweet girl.
You don't think she had an ulterior motive?
I really don't. It doesn't seem like she was like, oh, I'm gonna make this nigga mine.
Yeah.
But like for me personally, I don't think I would do anything like that. I've had a guy give me a first date gift, and it was a bit much for me because it seems kind of forced sometimes. Like dudes try like, oh, she said that. Oh, she said that. I'm gonna jot that down to try to kind of like wow you.
Yeah.
That's just me. But it was cute.
Let's kind of back up here and let the audience know what we're talking about. So on TikTok, this lady name was Samara.
Yeah. And I'll put the clip up there.
Yeah. So basically, all she did was she was conversating with a guy 2 days.
Conversing.
She realized that the guy is big on cigar smoking. And basically, what she did was, because her dad's a cigar smoker, she went by the house and got a cigar. Her mom suggested that she wrap it up, give it to him all nice and proper, and she brought it to him on the first date. She has been drugged through the mud for bringing a gift for a first date for a man. Mm-hmm. So that's basically what we're here to talk about. To kind of give our perception on,
Thank you, Cole.
on what we looking at when it comes to that. Me personally, I'm a genuine person. I like genuinely sweet people.
Yeah.
She wins in my book off that alone. Just the fact that she even wanted to bring a gift on the first date. I don't give a damn if it's male or female. That just shows you your character as a person.
Yeah.
That if you like this person enough, and it was something simple, ain't like she went out her way to do it.
No,
This is true. Because she literally went to her dad's house and got
Free
she didn't-
$99.
Yeah,
I don't see no different from that when you stopping by Kroger and buying flowers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or something like that. There's no different in it. But it's like, because she's the woman, and other women are basically dragging her for trying to be nice to a dude. That's fucked up. I want nice people around me. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. Like, if you gonna bring me something or be nice about it, I'm not gonna drag you through no mud for no shit like that. It's like, I don't give a damn if it is first date. Now, when it comes to first date etiquette, now, most of the time, you rarely hear a girl giving a dude a gift. Everybody knows this.
Right.
Yes.
It's also just as rare for dudes to give women first gifts on first dates, unless it is flowers or paying for this or paying for that, because
That's a gift shit.
yeah, it's not necessarily something that you're used to doing. But again, that just shows her character overall. That she's listen. I would do anything for her just because she did that for me. She could have a flat tire on the way home at 2:00 in the morning and minus three degree weather, and I would go out there and fix it just because she's nice enough to bring me something on the first date. Do I require it? Hell no. Nah. Cause that ain't what first dates are for. We we're trying to learn each other and all that kind of good stuff. But that is a key indicator if you're gonna get a second date, or if I'm gonna take you serious and take you out of the fuck zone and make you my potential girlfriend or potential wife, because you're showing me your character already. So that's kind of how I look at it.
And Josh said the same thing because we put it in our podcast message. He was like that, like he said, that separates you. And now it's not in every man case, but that'll separate you from me seeing you just as a piece of pussy versus me seeing you as a potential partner. You know what I'm saying? Alliteration. But back to what Meg said with the gift. When the man said it wouldn't change how he look at her doing it.
Yeah, because I feel that way when it comes to men, too. Like, I've dated men who have brought me first date gifts. I've dated men who have just paid for dinner as a first date. Like, it's not going to make me like you more just because you did something for me. Like,
And I partially agree with that.
But what about like a thoughtful gift? Like, y'all been talking and he found out that you were passionate about something. Just like what she did was she found out he was passionate about cigars. Instead of just bringing some random ass flowers, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was no thought into just bringing somebody some flowers, but other than just, let me bring her some flowers. Or maybe, like, she probably said, hey, I like these certain type of flowers and mentioned, and he bought those. But
if I'm already vibing with him, like, if the energy is there already for me, that's just going to enhance it a little bit more. But if if the dude is already down here and my vibe is typically up here, it's not gonna make me like him more.
I
If
agree.
I'm already not feeling him on a certain level. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And that's the point I was gonna try to make, well, ask or make, but that would only help if I already have some type of interest in you. Exactly. If I have no interest in you, you can bring a pool stick as a gift on the first date. I'm gonna appreciate it, but it's not gonna change the way I look about you if I wasn't already feeling you. But if I already got some type of feeling for you and you do that, that puts you out of the, hey, just fucking to, you know, we can see what can happen.
So, prime example, you know, when people say I want you to apply pressure, you only want the people you want to apply pressure.
Facts.
Because everybody else is irrelevant. It's like, cause if they apply any type of pressure, it's gonna throw
That
you
shit's
off.
annoying.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's
You
gonna
just
throw you
like,
away.
damn, why you couldn't be the other nigga?
But it like go back to what Meg said. She was like, a guy said he's not gonna necessarily change if he like you or not. When dudes meet women, I'm a dude. I can say this. I don't know if it goes for y'all, but this is me saying this. We know whether we want to fuck, we want to girlfriend you, we want to wife you.
Exactly.
It's automatically known within the first probably interaction.
Yeah.
So regardless of us talking on the phone or doing all these other kind of stuff, I do understand that if you bring that, I like to go fishing. Let's say you bring me a damn fishing pole out of nowhere.
Them shit's
I'm
expensive, bro.
gonna be extremely grateful. But if I don't like you on that level, it don't matter.
Exactly.
Now, would I still be your friend behind it? Yeah.
course.
You just won't get
You're a hell of a friend.
She won't get ghosted, huh?
You just won't get the romantic side of me, but you'll get the friend side because I'm already appreciative of that
Friend
kind of
zone.
shit. Yeah, you'll definitely get friend zone. But that's only if I'm not feeling you right. But if I'm already intrigued and like you and you do some shit like that, well, we skipping a lot of stages. We finna go straight to
Exclusive?
Oh, no, not quite.
Like, oh, okay now,
I
brother.
still got to test that character out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like it just helps you in the long run. So it's like I mean, at the end of the day, it's like either you like the person or not.
And the thing about it, it ain't a requirement, ladies. Like, we're not saying it's a requirement, but like, it's just like you were saying. I feel like that was her character. Like, she really seemed like a genuinely nice person.
She seems like a very thoughtful individual.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just in her.
and
And the
I-
way her parents kind of helped her
hell
with
yeah.
it,
It's in her.
you can tell that's like
She
that
was
might
raised
be
right.
yeah, that might be an interaction that her parents kind of exemplified when they were around her when she was younger. Like, oh, her dad probably got her mom just because gifts or doing thoughtful things, acts of service, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big part.
And that might be her. This is something that people don't talk about a lot, but it might be her love language that she give off, because we always talk about our
How we
love language.
receive
Yeah,
love.
but we never talk about how we, give off our love language or whatever.
Oh, that's tough, man. I didn't even think about all that. Check you out.
And we could dive into it.
Nah, I'm fine. I'm straight. We good.
But and it just shows that she actually like him. If she didn't really like feel nothing for him,
She wouldn't have went out her way to do that.
Yeah.
Even though it was very minor, she still had to go out of her way in some aspect.
she probably already saw him as like a potential dude that she would, possibly date, and then taking that extra step. But if it's just a date that a dude hit up like, hey, let's grab drinks, she wasn't gonna do that. They talked a little bit.
So let me ask y'all a question. What do you think was more offensive? The fact that she got a dude a date on the first gift, on first date, a gift on the first date, or they only been talking 2 days? What you think more people were frustrated about?
I feel like that's
The
like
gift-
an even toss up because you got plenty of people who are mad because we're doing something for a man, and then there's a lot of people that's like, girl, you ain't known him long enough to be doing all that.
We don't know y'all long enough to take y'all on dates and spend all this kind of money. But the point of doing it is to get to know you. Where's the problem? And you can have a meaningful conversation with somebody in 2 days.
This is true.
If you really can vibe with somebody, it don't take 20 minutes to vibe with somebody.
Yeah.
I mean, so 2 days don't matter. Shit, people get married after being together for a month. So you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, that part don't matter. But I think more so is because it's untraditional for women to give dudes dates or gifts on dates.
Yeah.
But that wasn't even no gift. Yeah, I ain't saying like the girl went and bought the man some $200 J's.
Yeah, or some
Because
$300 glasses.
he
or
like
something.
J's or something.
The first date gift that I got was pretty like well thought out. I will say that. Now, that dude was applying some pressure, but he was applying a lot of pressure.
Oh Lord.
Like, he bought me a candle, and it was a scent that I really, really liked. It was like white sage or something. And he bought me a bottle of wine that I had mentioned. It was the Acrobat. He got me a card, and he got me my favorite Prince snacks.
I was like,
No,
damn.
card.
He balling.
I wish a nigga bought me a car.
Would you really accept a car though?
Hell yeah.
She damn weird.
You niggas selfish.
But it was weird because during our like first date, we had been talking for maybe like 2 weeks, and he has a daughter, and he was just like so wrapped up in me meeting his daughter, and in my mind, I just really wasn't comfortable with that because for one, I'm thinking about the baby mama in that aspect. Like, she might not want me around your child, especially since we haven't known each other long. And that was like a big focal point that kind of turned me off from that. Like, the gift and the date was cute, but I was like,
Again, if you would like to him, all that would
oh
have been
yeah,
great.
that would have been great. It would have just been a perfect day.
Exactly. See how that goes?
So you just went on a date just because?
I actually liked him, and I thought he was interesting. Like, he had stuff going for him. I was like, okay, this is somebody I could see myself dating. But then certain things were just kind of like red flags that irritated me with him, and I was just like, oh no, it's not gonna work.
What was the question you asked before we I sure forgot.
About what? I don't know.
Oh, anyway. So I know y'all read some of the comments and y'all seen the follow up video. What was y'all thoughts about that?
He did something for her on their second date, and
Yeah.
I think that's really sweet.
Went to like a record
Yeah,
store.
'cause she was trying to expand her vinyl collection.
Yeah, and I think that was real nice. Some of the comments were eating her alive.
Potent. She didn't deserve all that.
So I dove a little bit into what she was doing, and a lot of people don't know she actually had 2 dates scheduled today, and somebody flaked on her, and that was the second date that she went on. So a lot of people don't know that. She said it.
Oh, she out here balling me. They playing my
Yeah,
Hey,
City
shout
Girls
out to
up
her.
500. Hey.
Maybe.
True.
But I mean, if you dating, you dating. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't see nothing wrong with that.
No problem with it.
I just don't want to know.
Dudes really be in their feelings about that stuff.
No, I say I don't want to know.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm prideful. So it's like, if you tell me some shit like that, now I gotta step my game up to be the best person. Like, don't let me be the first date. I'm gonna fuck it up for the second person. So you fucking yourself up doing that. You like, damn, this nigga ain't nothing like the dude I just with. You fuck around. But hell, even
Damn.
with the second date, it's like, damn, this.
Yeah, you gotta think about it, like, bro, like, she chose you second.
Or maybe it just fit into the time schedule.
Yeah,
Like,
because she said originally they wasn't planned on the same day. One dude had to reschedule. It just so happened to reschedule on the day that she had a date with old buddy. So that's what it was. It wasn't like she was double booking on purpose.
I used to date like that. I would double book like a motherfucker.
I did too, bro.
Hey.
How was it for y'all?
I mean, it was
Right.
strange.
It was straight,
Like,
yeah.
have a brunch date or something like that.
I bet it's
On a
best.
dinner
I bet it's
date.
definitely straight for the women. For the men, that's double money.
Let me ask you this though: Have you ever left one date and went straight to another one?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's my double date.
Yeah, I've done
double
it too.
booking.
I've done that too.
I'm talking about,
you gotta
left
leave,
one
bro.
and went straight to the other one.
Like, I am behind time. You gotta go.
Hey, you gotta be careful when you hug them because you still might have that perfume on you. You like,
Nah,
you
that's why
smell
you
like
gotta
a
wear
chick.
your own loud stuff.
Look, she know the game.
Wow.
Y'all need some tips on how to finesse. Meg.
Meg, the peg.
Meg the peg.
Oh wow.
Peggy Bundy.
I'll let y'all figure out what that means.
They already know.
Everybody knows.
We not new to this. We true to this.
Oh Lord.
She's true to this.
So what I'm trying to see what it was one of the comments that said did you write it down?
Probably then.
Oh, okay.
See, bro.
What was that comment you had read when you was on the couch? It was related. What she had said?
About the girl saying that she did something nice for a guy, and he told her that it's not gonna make me like you more.
These are the ones I got.
That was the one
Oh,
that
okay.
stuck out with me the most.
Get any more?
Get it to her. I can't read.
Okay.
I just want to know why is it such taboo where they dragging this girl because she did something nice?
Yeah, it was. I mean, like
y'all don't want nice people in this world. Like everybody got to be hard and savages.
yeah. I mean, it's just it ain't like she was trying. Like she was just being her.
Yeah, because somebody, like one of the comments you got highlighted, somebody called her a pick-me. That's not pick-me behavior.
Nah.
Pick-me behavior is putting down other women on the opposite side
Facts.
of the argument for that reason to stand out. So niggas will pick you, like, bitch.
So let's go to a controversial segment. Is it really just because he a dude?
I mean,
And we just feel like dudes are not supposed to be happy? Is this really what it is?
no, it's just,
Like, do we not have feelings too?
y'all have feelings, but
Do we?
But
Nobody cares about our feelings, huh?
we care. If we like you, we care.
I mean, that's the same way because I don't care about nobody's feelings if I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel like it's,
Y'all ruthless.
Y'all wrong, bro. Damn.
Are we lying? though?
I'm genuine. Well, y'all might not be, but I care about everybody's feelings. Now, some more than others.
I will.
Some people I can care less about, but it is what it is.
I will keep people's feelings in mind. That's about it, though.
I feel like our love languages are different, and that's probably why we have different perspectives on stuff. Because a lot of people, their love languages are things like acts of service or physical touch. My love language is not physical touch, but my partner, his love language is definitely physical touch. So we kind of bump heads on that sometimes. But my love language in giving and receiving is acts of service and buying gifts.
Yeah.
So if I like you, I'll spend some bread on you. For real. That's how you know I like a nigga.
But that's anybody though. Like if you like somebody, you gonna want to do something for them.
Facts.
Regardless.
But how you prioritize it, I feel like it's different. Like a girl could date fucking one of these rappers and he could buy her a freaking Bentley. And if that's not her love language, it's still gonna be cute. She's like, oh my gosh, she bought me a Bentley, cool. But she might just want this nigga to take her bowling or some shit. Like, you know, spend quality time with her or buy her favorite fruit, buy her favorite candy, little stuff like that. Some people prioritize their love languages differently than others.
I got you.
Feel like that.
But damn.
That's it for women.
But damn, I mean, I can't get a gift from a chick without her being in the wrong for it. Like that's kind of
I don't
fucked
think
up,
it's
though,
wrong.
man.
Yeah, I don't think it's just.
It's just the world that we live in now, I guess. Social media has a lot of stuff kind of hyper fixated on what you should and shouldn't do. When people should just really do what fucking works for them.
So when you mentioned pick me, that kind of reminded me of something I read on Twitter. So I was on Nick Walker podcast, Verbal Intercourse, and he told me on Twitter they had this discussion saying that black men with podcasts is the worst thing since like crack in the 80s or something.
That's messed up, bro.
I mean, the way some of y'all niggas
is
are setting
dramatic.
up microphones and talking about certain things, it's just like, damn.
I don't feel like it's next to crack in the 80s, but I do agree with that when certain people get microphones, they start
Abuse their power.
Yeah.
And just start talking about the side of their neck. 'Cause, woo.
But like some of the tweets and you want to read these, Meg?
Sure.
Because
You
even
want me to
though
read them out loud?
yeah. Yeah, number like 5 tweets.
5
Well, I'm
paragraphs.
going to start with the first one. These high-value black men podcasts be deranged. How you a love coach with no successful relationship under your belt. Please seek help. Just say you hate your black mother and move on. Damn. I saw a TikTok where it was like a girl was talking about these men don't hate their mothers. They don't do this, that, and the third. They're in competition with their sisters, which is why they treat their partners like that. And the way she broke it down, I was like, I can see it. But
I don't know. I can't.
the way she explained it, I was like, this is an interesting take. But it made sense when she kind of broke it down. So the next one says, I love these reels with y'all impersonating black men making podcasts instead of going to therapy. Black men, go to therapy, please. Thank you. Yikes. She said therapy.
Yeah, because I don't know if it's on there, but one of the tweets said black men are creating podcasts as a replacement for therapy or something of that nature. But
Facebook is most people diary.
Damn sure
Snapchat
is.
is most people diaries.
Podcasting
Instagram
is
is most people diaries. What's the difference between podcasts?
yeah.
Yeah, because podcasting was definitely my diary.
That's how you get shit out.
And another one said, ban black men with mics, gatekeep all podcast equipment. Secure the tribe. Man, these are hilarious. Like, do y'all feel like black men should have a voice on podcasts?
Yeah,
like
bro.
they
Like, what?
should. But some people with their podcasts,
Some do just be going crazy with it. Though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I mean, but the average person is gonna do some stupid shit.
Pass it back to it. Read that one with the check mark on it. I feel like that's a pretty good one.
I think we all know the real issue is negative podcasts being put on the forefront due to hate sharing. It has less to do with black men joining the outlet and more to do with people disliking the content some may produce. Rather than ignoring it, they hate, share, and think piece it. That's a very valid point because a lot of the negative stuff is stuff that blows up, like the misogynistic shit, the homophobic shit, the transphobic shit.
Here's the crazy thing. We can have a podcast right now talking about good credit, being pillars in a good community, and we'll get literally less than 100 views. Mm-hmm. Let us start talking about fucking. How about how some of these women act and some of these dudes act. And now we got over 1,000 views easily. So that shows you right there that it's not that black men with podcasts, y'all only excite or get enthused about negative shit. That's why the Shade Room is so fucking popular. It's like all these Instagram pages just specifically designed to create conversation in a negative way. That's what we gravitate towards. Sex sales. Number one show right now in black people, Power.
Yeah.
Why Power is so popular? Drama.
Yes.
Ain't nothing about Power versus the Cosby Show. You would much rather watch
both of them
Power
got
because
drugs,
it got. But you'll much rather watch Power because there's so much drama
Something in them
involved.
pudding pops.
A little bit of rape eating going on.
Oh gosh.
Leave my boy Bill alone.
But the Cosby Show definitely has some flaws in it too.
Yes.
But it just shows you that we gravitate towards negativity quick. I mean, it's the first thing we gonna listen to.
Yeah.
Like you can say 1,000 right things, positive, but let you say one wrong.
As soon as
thing.
I say Andre 3000 overrated, they in my neck.
Hit your neck, bro. and you preface that by saying he's great, he's a legend, and all that good stuff. Then you,
I did.
yep.
It don't matter what you say, but if you say one thing, let's say you say 100 words, you say 2 words out of them 100 words that they don't like, the other 98 is irrelevant. It don't matter. It does not matter what you say anymore. Because now they going to fixate on them 2 things that you said that they don't like. And the same thing how with podcasts and these blog shit go, everybody likes negativity. Nobody's going to listen to positive shit. It ain't fun to listen to.
It ain't. Like,
They said it ain't.
think about the news. Like, and I tell people this all the time. The news should be called bad news. Cause ain't nothing never good. Ain't nothing ever good on the news. But maybe it's a sunny day. But in Jackson news, robbery, shooting, pothole, boil water alert. It's never nothing good. It ain't never nothing good.
Prime example, WLBT. I read a lot of their Facebook posts. If it has anything racially, to do racially or murders, 50 plus comments.
Yes.
Let a kid get $1 million in scholarships, and you'll see 20 likes and no comments.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a fuck. That just shows you. But it shows you though. It's like, so they only care about what they care about at the end of the day. And if we only shine a light on negativity, what else you gonna look at?
The real question is the people that have concerns with these podcasts, if none of the stuff apply to you, why take offense? I feel like they only take offense if they feel like it apply to them.
Because a hit dog gonna holler.
Sure is.
I don't think I've ever commented on the video that I didn't like it. Like if I didn't like what they were talking about, I don't think I've ever commented on it.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe in giving energy and wasting my time commenting on something that I don't like.
And that's how you boost up on social media. Like, whenever people, especially on YouTube and Instagram, the more engagement, whether it's positive or negative, the more of an audience it's going to reach.
Any publicity is good publicity. People don't understand it.
Especially in this day.
Prime example, you guys been in Jackson for a while. You've been in the restaurant business. The Sky Bar. When the Sky Bar first came out, it had all kind of negative reviews, all on Facebook, all on Instagram, talking about the service sucks. This, that. But guess what? People are still going just because it was circulating on social media how bad the service was and how the owner was going back and forth with customers. People like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So they gonna spend money there now. So versus you, if you really didn't like their customer service, well, you know what? I'm not even gonna think about that restaurant. I'm not even gonna think about going. I'm not gonna mention it. I'm not gonna tell nobody about it. That's how you shun something. You don't shine light on it by talking about it in the comments and think that's gonna stop people from listening to it. You ain't doing nothing but creating more publicity for the shit.
That's how that Jackson Booties group on Facebook is.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody even talk about that.
But back to the Black Men with Podcast, I feel like a lot of the women that was making these tweets, their issue was that like as soon as black men get a mic, they start to try to degrade or bring down black women and all these things. And I feel like I can only speak for myself as a black man. When I see a black woman podcast and they, destroying black men, I don't see it that much because for one, I ain't looking for it.
Exactly.
Like, so, and then I'm not going to be like, black women podcast is the worst thing since COVID-19. Like, I mean, it could be true, but
Lord.
See, there you go.
but that's only talking about the negative women podcasts. There's a lot of podcasts out here that talk about good stuff that don't get no shine. Like the reason, and they probably gonna hate me for this, but let's use Kevin Samuel. I don't agree with a lot of stuff he say. I agree with a lot of stuff he say. Like vice versa, it go back and forth. But the reason he getting so much, notoriety and publicity is his delivery and the fact that everybody feel like he hate black women. I don't feel like he hate black women. I feel like he hate stupid women. But that's
Just
tough.
like I hate
His
stupid
sassy
people.
self.
His what?
With his sassy self.
See?
He a little spicy too.
He is a little
He a
zesty.
little ooh, zesty.
That's the word.
A little bit of Tabasco sauce.
A little bit. A dash.
Little sriracha.
He's not gay, you guys. That's not what we're saying
I don't think he gay.
at all.
But I feel like every time, like when he was doing positive content, it definitely wasn't getting the publicity that this is.
He didn't care.
Or when he be dragging men too, they don't get the
They
shine.
they don't care.
Like women shaped like linebackers, like they get all the replays and stuff in the world. But he called one dude fat, broke with a little dick.
I think I know what you're talking about.
But like when he was reviewing cologne and perfume and encouraging men to get on their stuff, nobody knew who he was.
Nobody cares. Here's the thing though, but with the whole Black Men podcast, when in the history of the United States do anybody care what black men want?
Never.
When? So now you finally got a platform for where you can actually hear what they want, and now you don't want to hear it. Now they gonna shun you.
Women, I ain't gonna say all women because we do got a lady on the show.
Period.
Women don't care what men want.
They don't.
do.
Only if you like us at the end of the day, and you have to really like us for you really to care.
I mean, even in platonic friendships, though, we give a fuck.
I mean, but that's a
Romantic
friendship
time.
though. Like it's different from a guy trying to court you or something like that.
I mean, yeah, but in the same sense, like if I got a guy friend, like a guy best friend or something like that, I'm gonna give a fuck about his 2 cents.
Yeah, that's your best friend.
supposed to.
Exactly. So I mean, you can't say that we just don't care about black.
I mean, but like,
men
what
at all.
about your best friend's best friend?
My best
Or
friend?
other friend? You know what I'm saying?
I'll give a fuck slightly if we're mutual.
Hey, prime example. Man, you barely know me, right? It's the first time you meet me today, right?
Yes.
You give a fuck about anything I have to say,
Probably not.
I mean, I care because I'm here.
but you care more if Jonathan say some shit, right?
Would I?
But you know Jonathan more, so
Yeah, I
you
know
care
Jonathan
more.
more.
But if I say the same thing with you, do I care anything what you say? Yes, I do care what you have to say. Because you, at the end of the day, you are another individual that I care to hear what their input is.
Yes.
So I'm going to care. But what I've noticed is if they have no connection to you, they literally just don't give a fuck what you got to say. And if
Prime
you say
example,
something, if you
bro.
say something wrong, that's it.
Ricky Jackson. We was in class, right? Ricky, y'all know Ricky.
This a
like,
long
he's
time
popular,
ago.
bro. My man, like, teacher said something. I had made a joke. Ain't not one motherfucking word was uttered in resemblance of a laughter. Ricky waited 20 seconds and said the same joke. The whole class went crazy. He got kicked out.
That's supposed to be you.
That was me.
He was supposed to get kicked out.
When I
Maybe we
say,
won't walk
when
down
I
the
say he
hallway.
said the same fucking joke, and everybody went crazy, I also pissed.
Whole team.
He stole your shine, huh?
Stole my thunder, bro. Don't care about what I had to say. They heard me too.
But I feel like even with the way this world is ran, like black men are last when it comes to like making policy and all this stuff. Like you get rights for women, which y'all deserve y'all rights because y'all been under appreciated and valued for so long. But y'all get, rights made for y'all. It's been a lot of police brutality going on with black men and women, but specifically black men. No policy has been enacted to protect us. But as soon as an Asian get, messed up, they have a whole policy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was really
like when it comes to black men, like nothing, we don't really have a voice. The last time we really had a voice that was prominent was like Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? But he was fighting for civil rights. Yep. He wasn't just fighting for blacks. So like, we really don't have a voice in regards to like what we want and what we, need and desire. But like women's wants, needs, and desires are always on the forefront, even with holidays, with Mother's Day and Valentine's Day. Like I seen this joke where the dude said Father's Day was like number 18 or 20 on the list of holidays. It was like Arbor Day and Groundhog Day was over Father's Day. Like I am so serious.
Groundhog Day.
Getting macaroni ties and shit, bro. That's it.
Yeah, like it's like no one cares what we want. And we not bitching about it. We just made a platform and just saying what we want. Now people bitching about us saying what we want or what we like or don't like.
So let's be controversial here. This is something I always want to talk about. People dislike Kevin Samuels and everybody else is like him because they say that basically men are trying to demand this from women, and if you don't go their way, it's the highway. Kevin Samuel's main point was always, if you're a high value man, which means you make over 100K, you have a network, you're doing all this for the community, that particular man, because he's rare, has his choice of women. You don't get to dictate what the market is. If the diamonds are $200, I cannot bring you $100 and say I want a $200 diamond. You don't get to dictate that. But when a man has that type of resources, that type of value, he can pick whatever. His whole thing was always about the high value man.
I don't know.
He never said about regular people. He's just talking about people who make a certain.
He actually do talk. He
does, but most people get caught up on thinking just because he's talking about this particular segment that he means that every dude walk on this earth can demand what these certain type of dudes demand. And it's like
I feel like a lot of men confuse that too.
Yeah, I can't demand something that I'm not. If I'm not at a certain place in my life, I can't demand nothing. It's just plain and simple. But if I get to that point and now I'm rare, I have my choice of the litter. So now you have to meet my demands if you want me. And it's basically how it go with anybody, just like women. If you want a woman that's very educated and looks good and genuinely sweet, you have to work for it.
Yeah, or be a drug dealer because they love them. But
unfortunately.
Am I capping?
But they want to blame most men for why they have failed.
She said I'm not capping, y'all, for the record. But he also preached on the fact that people in general should be reasonable and date within their range.
Exactly.
That's all. That's the main point that I take out of a lot of stuff. Because a lot of people are like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Oh, this, that, and the third. Okay, do whatever works for your relationship. Exactly. Date within your means. If you want a girl who is okay with Applebee's and Chili's, find you a bitch that's okay with Applebee's and Chili's.
Are you okay with Applebee's and Chili's?
Hell no, because I don't even take myself to Applebee's and Chili's.
Let me ask you something. Do you like food?
What's wrong with Applebee's
I do.
and Chili's?
I don't like Applebee's and Chili's.
Do you really like food?
Yes.
If you really like food, it don't matter where the fuck you go.
I mean, I like certain types of food, like quality of food. If I want chicken tenders, I cook them at the house. I can go to Walmart. I know how to cook.
There's something about them Applebee's chicken tenders sometimes, man.
The Chili's, honey chipotle.
Honey chipotle with the corn.
The crispers.
With the corn.
My college days are over.
See, I only reason I asked you that because if you like food, I like food. I love food. Love. I don't give a fuck where I go as long as you got something that I like. I'm not gonna demand to go to half shell just because I like seafood when it's a Ellis seafood right up the street and it's gonna do the same damn thing, which is satisfy me. I'm not gonna be demanding of that. So it's just like that's why I kind of say when you turn taking certain chicks to places, they more so care about the place in general versus them actually getting food.
But another thing too, just because a place isn't a chain restaurant doesn't make it expensive. You can go to a local restaurant around here in Jackson. It might be a little bougie, but
like Zoe's.
Hey, didn't somebody just get shot at Zoe's?
Yeah. right?
It's Jackson.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, you don't have to spend $100 on a meal. You can go to one of these nice local restaurants and still spend about the same as you would at Chili's or something like that. But it's just the quality or the environment that's a little bit better, especially if you're going for a date, you know. You might want to do a little bit more, but not spend a lot more.
Take her ass to HelloFresh.
Right.
.com.
Right.
Netflix and chill.
Man, you can pick your meal.
deliver to your door.
Yeah. Come on, we can
waiting
cook it
down.
together.
Make sure she use her email so you get them first 16 meals free.
Yeah, exactly.
We can cook together, goddamn.
Right. By we,
Ooh,
I
I
mean
hate
you.
cooking with
'cause,
people.
You know.
You do?
My boyfriend, every time we
I would
cook-
hate it too.
Because I don't like nobody being in the kitchen with me. I don't like nobody touching my stuff when I'm in my groove. And my boyfriend, he's not the best cook. God bless him.
Yeah.
But it's just I have the tendency to kind of dominate when I'm in the kitchen. Like, oh, me cooking, doing my thing.
You like to dominate a lot, don't it?
Yep.
Okay, no.
Dang, you don't want the man in the kitchen? Well, if you cooking pancakes, he can at least be doing sausages or something, goddammit.
Just have a seat. Just have a seat. I'll bring you your plate when I'm done.
See, I'm gonna tell you what the problem is with that is. Cause now, if that's understood that when you in the kitchen, don't go in there. He's never gonna go in there no more. And what's gonna happen is you're like, you don't never want to help me do nothing. You don't never do this. I'm doing all this. I'm cooking all
Well,
this.
you supposed to ask, and she gonna tell you no. But
Yeah, like you
supposed
can
to
ask,
still.
especially on what it is. Because
Wasting time.
I remember one time we made some burgers. I made some burgers. He made some burgers. We had like we do these things where we do like little cook-offs. This dude, this was him with the seasoning.
He must be mixed with white.
He is black and Asian, and this was me with the seasoning.
Damn. Taste buds just taking a hit.
But they tasted like regular burgers. Like they had flavor. They were good.
But you do understand that when you go to these expensive restaurants, that the more expensive, the probably the less seasoning that they use. You know that, right?
Depends on where you go. Cause some folks I've seen, like at Saltine, the burgers be busting. They season them burgers. They don't do it like we do it, but they
Exactly.
season the outer portion of them.
Most people only use salt and pepper and call it a day. That's what you fail to
I
realize.
use onion powder, garlic salt, black pepper.
It's only black people that do that. Because I've had some great steaks where I know they ain't put shit on it. Prime example, when you go to Hibachi's, that steak be so busted. I literally watched them cook. I watched them cook it. Salt and pepper.
And then that little teriyaki sauce or whatever it is.
Throw soy sauce, probably.
But let me go
And then
home
they
and do
sprinkle a
that.
little MSG on it. My steak
Probably
bites.
is.
My steak bites be busting.
You said what?
My steak bites that I could.
I thought you said prostate bites.
No.
Where did it come from?
What's wrong with you?
She said my steak bites. It rhymed. My bad.
Okay.
What's a steak bite? Is that a meatball?
No, like I'll get. If I'm trying to be cheap, I'll just get like stew meat and trim them up really good. Get all the fat and like membrane off of it. And I use my cast iron skillet. Most of the time I marinate it for like a few hours or overnight. Then I get some salt, pepper, little garlic powder, onion powder. Saute it up real good. Baste it with some butter. Yeah, it's pretty good.
She can actually cook, you guys.
She alright.
I'm listening to her.
I'm hearing it. It's alright.
I'm a cook too.
Then make you
She
some
put onion
homemade
powder.
mashed potatoes. Perfect. Steak and potatoes.
Garlic potatoes?
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with garlic.
It ain't potatoes without garlic.
Or ranch potatoes. I'm a
It's
bring
like
it back
fries
with
at
the
that
ranch
point.
potatoes.
Ranch is disgusting, you guys.
But the ranch powder seasoning be so good.
Yeah, it does. It does. It
Not
does.
the actual creamy ranch like you should put on salad, but the little seasoning packet. Put it in some potatoes.
I don't trust it. But I eat Cool Ranch Doritos, but I don't eat ranch. Ain't that crazy? But I don't think it tastes nothing alike.
It's not that far out.
It don't taste nothing alike to me.
Well, you guys, we've gave a lot of info on this pod. We learned how to give. We done learn how to cook a little bit. We done learned that crack and black men with podcasts are somewhat equivalent.
It's an epidemic going on. Not as confused with the pandemic.
Black women with podcasts is worse thing since COVID-19.
Oh Lord.
Omicron.
Omarion.
Omarion Van.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I saw the video on Mario came around the corner. And then when that girl, you were following that girl, that's how the Omicron be following people.
Oh my
Coming
God.
straight around that corner on your ass. Straight dancing.
I don't know, bro. The way
nigga
this shit
smoking around that
going,
pole.
this more like Raz B. Very. I'm for real, bro.
And the way you get little fees.
Yeah, I got it.
Glory.
Y'all got the last words for these folks, man.
Not really, bro. Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Be nice to people.
Be
Yes.
considerate.
Mind
Be
your own
nice.
business. Mind your own business.
Do things with intention.
Definitely do things with intention.
And here's the big one. Although you can be nice to everybody, everybody's not going to reciprocate that back towards you.
Yes.
But it is a choice to be nice. You do not have to bash people because they doing something nice for somebody. It is a choice. So I want
What's
you,
her name?
Samara.
Samara.
Curtis.
Samara, girl, if you ever see this, you a good one. You a real good one. Don't let these people discourage you and count you down for being a considerate individual.
Most of these women out here giving out the ultimate first date gift, huh? The pussy.
I was like, Gucci.
But like my boy Arthur said earlier, you don't see nobody in Upraise talking about women giving out box on the first date.
Nope.
Well,
'Cause if you wanna fuck-
if he fine, go on, give him some.
Because if you want to fuck, you want to fuck. Period. We grown.
Uh-oh.
See?
But like there's a difference. Like sometimes even y'all look at women. Some of y'all look at women as just a piece of pussy. We
Whether
look
we
at
wanna
y'all as
fuck,
some of a piece of
We want to
dick.
girlfriend you or we want to wife you is automatically understood within the first interaction.
And that's the same for women. So if we want to fuck you on the first
No, it
date,
ain't.
No, it's not.
No, it's
no,
not.
it's not.
I mean,
Maybe
in some
some.
cases. In
No,
some
it ain't.
cases.
Some.
Well, we
Yeah,
talking about
some.
majority.
Because there's been plenty of niggas where I've been like, you can break my back in.
But that's about it, huh?
But you'll never tell him that. You'll have to hope that he said the right things for it to happen.
Right.
Yes.
It's kind of weird, bro.
Because it was
weird.
one dude, we went out. That nigga bashed me on Facebook. Like, nigga took it to Facebook. Talking about he's not compatible
I'ma
with
tell y'all who it is,
Scorpios.
too, when we got the,
Ooh,
what you call it?
Damn.
We went out because I had known this dude for a while. And I really was wanting to smash him. And
He might actually see this.
that's fine. He can see it. Hey, how you doing, love? Hope you're great.
Damn.
I hope you get some.
Not for me.
She got a blazing now. So.
Period.
He can't cook though, but he alright.
Shrimp fried
Good.
rice 10 minutes.
He good with the sushi.
Honey
that
wings.
raw
We
shit.
do
Honey
not
Reed's
like
fried
sushi.
rice.
No,
He and I don't like. We like
Sushi
hibachi.
guy?
We like hibachi and Asian food and shit like that. Like we went to Korean barbecue. But dude, literally, like we went out to the apothecary and
The spot.
yeah,
Fucked off.
we drank and ate a little bit, and then we went back to his crib or whatever. First of all, his crib was a little interesting. Then second of all, we get back to the room or whatever. He plays an interesting ass movie. Now you automatically know when you want to fuck something, you put an old ass movie on that everybody done seen. Don't turn on no interesting ass movie because I'm gonna watch the movie.
I'm sorry, but
Play Love Jones or something.
my penis is a lot more interesting than any movie. So
Oh no, I don't want no man.
And then he kept drinking and drinking and drinking, and then the vibe was just off because my drunk was here and his drunk was here, and I didn't feel comfortable. So I was just like, nah, this is not a go.
Yeah.
So it was awkward.
Damn.
I don't know how we got on fucking on first dates.
Because we talk about gifts on first date.
Right.
That is a nice gift.
Yeah.
Oh well. Sometimes.
It will be appreciated. We won't look at you up or down. We already made our decision before you gave the box up.
Regardless, so it don't even matter.
That is true.
And on that note, y'all, we got this thing.
Watch me act the ass, Eddie Murphy. I'm going for 30. I know when I'm curry. Hoping that I fall off. I know it, not worried. It's a body bag.